Welcome back, everybody. You got Will and Iman here from the Block Runner MetaZone, Rovi and M-Scribe, and we got another Ordinal takeover.
That's what we're calling it?
Yeah, it's Ordinals.
We're rebranding to Ordinals, dude. I think that's actually
the whole Ordinals ecosystem is really about Ordinals.
Yeah, so everybody, what do they say? It's not quack, it's honk. Everybody.
What?
What do you mean what?
What?
It's honk.
Are you sure it's not loosey goosey?
Oh, it's also that. I mean, who let the goose loose?
Oh my goodness.
We're getting pretty wonky in this Ordinals space for sure.
I think everybody's had too much Ordinals.
Something like that, but everyone get your honkers out for this one.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
No?
No.
Okay, all right,
so yeah.
Put your honkers away, guys. We're gonna focus in on another week of what's been happening in this is ever evolving and changing Ordinal space, because it is the most interesting thing happening in Web3 in our perspective.
Yeah, really, it's an Ordinal takeover.
Right. So what's happening, dude?
All right, so let's get this started. All right, Satoshi's back, dude. Satoshi at Satoshi on Twitter /X, whatever you want to call it. Bitcoin is a predicate machine, he says. Over the following months, we shall explore different aspects that were not explicitly contained within the white paper. These aspects are all parts of Bitcoin and are important. Some of these ideas were touched upon in the early years. Now is the time to extrapolate and explain. This has been viewed 6.6 million times.
Wow.
And it's been refuted. Craig Wright claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, but has been proven to be a fraud. He controls his account and should not be trusted.
So we put out a video, I guess, like once all this was breaking, like basically live, like within the hour, we reacted to it and recorded.
Yeah.
And I guess there wasn't like such a consensus around whether or not Craig Wright was behind this or not. We were trying to piece together the
yeah, no, I mean, there's some tweets like kind of alluding to it, but according to whatever this is,
I think everybody's confirmed. Like well aware.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is not the real.
You know, Craig Wright, he's still a human. You know, he's flesh and blood.
So what does that mean?
I don't think what he says here is all wrong here.
Well, it's just like the timing scenario, though, because there's like this whole like litigation in the back end that, you know.
Yeah, I mean.
Super weird. And it's.
Dude, it's simple, Craig. If you're Satoshi, just sign a transaction with the main wallet, dude. That's it.
Pretty much.
And if you can't, then you're not. It's that simple. And even if you are Satoshi and you can't sign it, then you're not Satoshi. Because if you were, you'd be able to sign it. Right.
Well, despite all that, and let's pretend like, you know, nobody knew who was saying this, and it's just you're still interesting.
It's an interesting
narrative kind of emerging, and like we said, this is the reason why this kind of stuff is going viral now is because Bitcoin has like the focus and the attention that it's never had before.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
that's right.
A lot of it has to do with Ordinals and just like the ecosystem in general that's flourishing, and you know, it's going to be the talk of the town soon. Right, and we have a lot of evidence here lined up for you.
Yeah.
Coming up soon. I'll tell you why.
All right, so Satoshi has tweeted again.
Bringing about some critical awareness issues, dude.
Yeah, so Bitcoin was created for everyone, he says. The next halving is an important predicted occurrence when transaction fees are meant to start to supplant the mining subsidy. There are many who do not want you to know the truth. It is not that they want to silence this account. They want to silence you. 2024 is the year of the dragon.
Wow.
Any of this like ringing bells, dude? Or making sense? Make it make sense.
Well, we talked to the Ordinal wallet guys, so that will be published soon.
Yeah.
Another podcast. And they kind of had like a similar thing. It's like, yeah, this whole Bitcoin, you know, emission schedule, it's just a subsidy to kind of like, you know, incentivize an ecosystem to come together, right, in support of it. But at some point, it no longer becomes sustainable, right? Like this ecosystem needs to start actually producing real value.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a long time since we started the podcast. It's like we knew that at some point the subsidy is going to stop, and what is going to sustain the security of Bitcoin?
Yeah, well, it can only be like fees, right?
Right, people just sending each other Bitcoin at the time. This was 2019, right?
Yeah, so in order for that to be the case, like Bitcoin has to be like
so widely adopted.
Yeah, like everything,
everybody, everywhere.
Everything is just Bitcoin.
Yeah,
which it can be now because, you know, there's a utility sector emerging from Bitcoin, right? And that's what we're focused on with Ordinals and other contributions.
Right. So again, we got that same disclaimer, 1 million views. All right, so
Satoshi, you know, it was cool to see you, but you know, go away.
I was referring to the dragon thing.
Oh. What was that?
Is 2024 the year of the dragon? I don't know,
dude.
Let us know in the comment section below.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Danny Yang. He says, breaking. Galaxy Research published their second report on Bitcoin ordinals. So that report has this image. We saw this image before, right?
Yeah.
First 200 days of mining or minting activity on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. So Bitcoin has like dominated. But I mean, the first 200 days of Ethereum, like this is pretty good. This is the first time anyone has like really captured the concept of minting NFTs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So of course, now that we have a history of minting NFTs, all of a sudden Ordinals comes and like just blows everybody out of the water in the first 200 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing that happens when we had ChatGPT have 100 million signups for ChatGPT, like
really
in a
that
month.
many? 100 million?
100 million in a month, dude.
Holy crap, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that surpassed Facebook signups. Sorry, not 100 million. Was it a billion?
What? No way,
No,
dude.
it's 100 million. Yeah,
There's no way.
well, that surpassed everything. Google,
Yeah.
Facebook, everything like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, it came like in 2023,
Mm.
and we've had 30 years of the internet. Of course, you know it's going to be easy to sign up to something like that.
So you're saying Ordinals is standing on the shoulders of giants
Yeah,
at the moment,
100%.
right? Which is okay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
just you know, let's understand what is happening here. You know?
Okay. All right.
All right. So nonetheless, so I guess I put these in the wrong order. But Galaxy. So we have that report here. All the links will be in the description.
Yeah, I think we all got weekend reading to do. I think we all should read
Yeah.
this. Galaxy, I think this is affiliated with Galaxy Digital. It's
Yeah,
like
correct.
the umbrella parent company. And if you don't know anything about Galaxy Digital, I mean, they literally front run every major sector within Web3. They just know what's coming next.
Yeah.
And
They're the end guys. They know
Yeah.
everything.
correct. Mike Novogratz, they even have like a publicly traded, stock ticker to represent their value. So
Yeah.
big deal, dude. They're focusing, they're analyzing what's going on with inscriptions and ordinals and Bitcoin. And I'm pretty sure once you're done reading that report, it's like, yeah, they get it because
Yeah.
we get it, right?
Yeah, and think about these. This report is going to all the investors, and they're going to be like, "What is this ordinal thing that's happening?" It's like,
Yeah.
here's Galaxy's like report. It's like this is all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's like that's all they need to know to dabble in the space.
Pretty much. So yeah, if you're building, if you're an ecosystem contributor, dude, I think bright days are ahead for sure.
Indeed. All right, so next, XVerse. He says, "Do I own rare sats? Open your wallet. You just might be the owner of a rare sat. Now beautifully displayed in the Chrome extension 0.20. So Magisat and XVerse app rare sats trading competition is officially live.
So let's shout out to the Rare Sats community, man. You guys are doing it. Getting support from critical infrastructure in the ordinals and Bitcoin space, right? So
Yeah, we just spoke to somebody from the Rare Sat Society.
correct. So that will also be posted at some point.
Yeah.
We got a lot of banger podcasts on the way.
Yeah, on the way and being like recorded soon as well.
Pretty much, yeah. We're definitely enjoying our time here in this space. You ordinals people have really embraced us quite swimmingly.
Yeah.
And we're going to return the favor with our,
With
banger
our
content,
hot
I guess.
action.
whatever, dude. Whatever you want to call it.
All right. 35 million inscriptions have been had on
All
Bitcoin.
right. Do we have like a button? There it is.
Oh, we
the
have
one
a
I was
button.
looking for.
Congrats, everybody.
We did it, guys.
I guess Leonidas says we're on our way to 100 million.
I was literally about to say that. I was like, I mean, these little in between, it's the ones and zeros everyone gets excited about for some reason. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, it's a milestone in between the roads.
Yes.
We should all be, collectively excited that the ecosystem's still growing, even then, despite like this brutal bear market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Next, we got.
Oh yeah,
Chain-
what's responsible for
Yeah.
all this activity, dude?
Chain Racing Club. Goosenals has the potential to become the default PFP for BRC20 lovers everywhere. Have not seen these kinds of numbers since the height of the bitmap craze.
I mean, I would have to agree. If you go to Magic Eden right now, like it's basically completely dominating the ordinals market.
Yeah.
Liquidity is actually actively being siphoned away from like literally everything else to
Right.
pile on top of this. So yeah, we saw that happen when Bitmap came to town too.
Yes.
Like, you know what? This Bitmap thing is actually badass. It's like so new
Yeah.
and interesting. Let me just pile into this community and like, support the growth of the ecosystem.
That's right.
So I guess here we are with the ducks, it's like same thing, right? Sentiment seems to be favorable.
Dude, I'm still looking for my Darkwing Duck, dude.
What the hell's that?
You don't know who Darkwing Duck is?
No, I'm sorry, dude.
Damn it.
Well, I want a duck. Which one should I get?
DuckTales, dude.
I guess I'm gonna get one of them sideways portrait ducks just because.
Yeah, that reminds me of the
Like
old
that.
Super Mario game, the Duck Hunter game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. So apparently the artist behind this collection is like Esteemed, and he's dropped like many bangers on Ethereum. So I think that's what's attracting all of this liquidity and interest. It's like, hey, one of Ethereum's notables is dabbling into the ordinal space, right? So this is the prelude to Beeple, I guess.
Yeah.
Eventually, Beeple will be here dropping his
Yeah.
whatever the fuck his everyday annals, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. All right, Casey. Long live inscription numbers. The stable is the aesthetic.
All right, dude. So
Another reading piece that we need to go over the weekend.
yeah, but basically, like I guess the Civil War has ended, right?
Has it?
Well, I guess, yeah. It's like the people have made enough like of a voice. Like Casey has to kind of like go back on his original plan, or at least proposal. It's like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't like renumber everything. Let's just leave it how it is. That's what everybody was kind of asking for. So the community kind of won in this sense, right?
Okay. Well,
Because this is going to make things more difficult for the devs, right?
yeah. It's a bad move, guys, but whatevs.
So you don't like it.
No.
But the community does. So here we go.
All right. We got a tweet here unveiling the trust minimized PSBT auctions for Ordinals. So brace yourselves for a trading experience shift in the Bitcoin ecosystem. At Magic Eden, we're not just introducing another feature, we're unveiling a groundbreaking revolution that redefines what's possible with Bitcoin and Ordinals. Imagine conducting auctions with the highest level of utility and security, all without the need for smart contracts.
Wow. So obviously auctioning is like a critical component to like, like OpenSea, right? Traditional NFT marketplaces. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, those were developed in the framework of smart contract capabilities.
Yeah.
So man, there must have been some master finagling here on behalf of the Magic Eden team to kind of like replicate these same functions without any smart contract.
Yeah. What I like about what's happening here is that people are leveraging the data that can be leveraged within Bitcoin's transactions, inputs and outputs.
Yeah.
That allow them to do stuff like this.
Yeah, I know. It's actually, like I said, they truly mean when they say they're cooking. They're not messing around, dude. That's a cook.
Yeah. And we just finished basically almost like a 2-hour podcast with the Atomical guy, and it was quite fascinating because talk about a chef.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, moving on. Ordinal's Wallet, introducing the Ordinal Wallet mobile app. A push notification about sales, easy access to your digital artifacts. So we spoke to Randy and Josh from Ordinal's Wallet. That video is probably going to be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
On Saturday. So
it's been decreed here. You guys want the inside scoop of
what happened with runes?
Yeah, and Ordinal's Wallet was the first execution on Casey's blog.
Yeah.
And then they came up with an official spec and, immediately off after were rugged. Basically.
Right. Yeah.
So what do they think about that? What's the future for their involvement with the Rune protocol? And
are they going to quit Ordinals altogether as a result?
Yeah, it was a very fascinating conversation. And I definitely have a lot of respect for those guys for sure. Because they're truly driven to like actually create an impact in this space,
Yeah, totally agree. Tap Exchange, exciting news introducing the brand new Tap Exchange. We're thrilled to announce the launch of our cutting-edge Tap Exchange with the range of powerful features. Get ready to experience crypto trading like never before. Cool logo.
You like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
So cool.
Kind of reminds me of Tesla a little bit.
It does. It's got a little bit of Tesla and like a little bit of radioactivity to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, dude. So what are the features, core features?
All right, so let me zoom in. It says view all tap tokens. Each browse through all tap tokens that have been deployed. Token data, access detailed information for each deployed token, and token holders. See who holds each token, providing you transparency and insights. Search BTC address, wallet integrations, mobile friendly, and then account page.
This is pretty good. This is a good little shipped product right here, dude. Considering TAP is like maybe a month and a half old.
Yeah, that's right.
It's really not that long ago where TAP was initiated. So yeah, shout out to Track and Benny and this whole ecosystem kind of like developing around that, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're here talking about Ordinals, because that's where the action is at.
Yeah, exactly. So there's definitely a sentiment around like the Track community of like, we don't necessarily have to wait around for like, you know, the Ord foundational teams to kind of like figure everything out. Like we can leverage that open source technology and create an entire like ecosystem around that. And that's what TAP is, you know, and it's bringing in more functionality and, you know, let's get some devs to experiment with these tools and let's see what we can create. Now there's a market forming around that. So
that's right.
I'm sure there's a lot of tokens that are, you know, seeking liquidity.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, and another thing is like, just imagine being on Ethereum. Am I right, TJ?
You could only be so lucky.
Wow, dude, is that what we do now? We just fire shots at the ETH guys, dude? What the hell, dude? I thought we were peaceful people.
Not really.
Damn. Okay.
All right, Bob Bodley. So this is another one. This is another person we're gonna be talking to pretty soon.
Yeah, dude.
All right, update, deep dive on Bionic. So Bionic is Bob Bodley's platform, is an Ordinals marketplace and launched. My team has been working on over the last 8 months. Bionic is built on a Bitcoin sidechain called
ICP, dude.
Internet Computer.
I haven't heard about ICP in a while.
Protocol, right?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just Internet Computer.
Yeah, there it is, Internet Computer.
We've been wanting to do a deep dive on ICP
for
like
a long time, like
years, dude.
Yeah. It's like, why did it launch at 40 billion and why is it now like at $1 billion
or whatever it's at? Yeah, and yeah, it's like it was a very fascinating, I guess, storyline of like what happened to. Apparently, there's like some involvement with like FTX and SBF.
Yeah,
it was like an intentional like sabotage. I don't know. There's like a whole lore behind it, but
yeah,
apparently it's like a capable host to a lot of Bitcoin activity as a sidechain.
Yeah.
And we've always been wondering, like, dude, Bob always chimes in with like the most like current and like most accurate, I guess, like perspectives on a lot of the things that kind of unravel in this ordinal space. I was wondering why. It's like, oh, this is why. Because he's been building for the last 8 months. Like he's trying to build. I'm sure he's deep analyzed all the available technology.
Yeah.
To support this platform he's building.
In the same way that Bob Bodley comes up with these banger tweets. I mean, our banger tweet is like a video.
Yeah.
It's just like coming up with like our own take on things.
Yeah, but he says some pretty important stuff here. He's like, because, you know, he wants to build a robust, consumer-friendly, highly optimized user experience for this marketplace. So we're going to get the inside details exactly what that looks like whenever we do speak to him on the podcast. But in that process, of course, in order to achieve those things, you got to like find a scalable solution, right?
That's right.
Well, in this post, you know, they don't really exist at the moment. They're in construction. You know, there's a lot of teams working on them, but they're not ready for product deployment. Correct.
All right, moving on. Finally, MotoSwap. What the hell is that, Iman?
Well, it says by the Ord, so this I'm assuming this has something to do with the Oshi team, right? Where we talked about them last week. There was a internal rumbling, you know?
Yeah, so it says, excited to announce the Ord has rebranded Oshi Finance to MotoSwap. And the MRC20 DEX will be launching when? Along with Moto Indexer. Do not mint Moto BRC20. MRC20 Moto will airdrop on launch.
Okay, so there's your PSA, guys. Don't buy into the Moto mints that exist right now. They're fake.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that's it for the Ordinal wrap-up, right? Ordinal takeover?
Mm-hmm.
We're done.
That's 1 week, dude. Another week closer to complete domination, as they would say.
Yeah.
And one more week towards, you know, TJ's holding empty bags, dude.
Oh, no.
Just kidding, dude.
Yeah.
We're all going to make it, dude. Wag me.
That's
Wag me, dude.
You're going to get that tattoo or what?
I don't know, dude. So you got to get one first.
Negative.
Okay.
Negative. All right, that's it for us. If we miss anything, let us know in the comment section below, and make sure you follow us, like, subscribe, send this to anybody who's missing out on Ordinals.
And be sure to follow our newsletter as we we continue to report on what's happening in written format.
Yeah, just go to theblockrunner.com, sign up for our newsletters. Easy, free, cheap. Every week you get this update. All right, guys, appreciate it, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.